cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Rapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with a tap in. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the Marathon Burger yesterday was a success, bro. It was a huge success. Do not let the media, do not let social media, do not let all the flambery, skullduggery, and larceny pull you into a situation that has you thinking outside of what actually went on. Now, keep in mind, I was there in the building. There from top to bottom, man. So y'all go ahead and check that live out. Y'all can see that I was in the building. I was in a place to be. So don't let the rumors in the flu flams kind of direct y'all on where the story 6 is in the mix. Direct y'all on where the story is going and all that. You feel me? As you can see from the video, an incident did occur, but you can clearly see that if somebody would have been popped, go back and watch that video. Oh, he got popped in the leg. How he got on white socks and you don't see no red. Let's think about this logically. How he got on white socks, but you don't see no red. Come on, bro. He didn't get popped. Now, did somebody get popped? For sure. Did it have anything to do with Marathon Burger? Not at all. Did it have anything to do with BLACC Sam and the Marathon Camp and all money in? No, not at all. You feel me? The Marathon Burger was in Long Beach. My dog is in the mix. The Marathon Burger was in Long Beach, and it was on a promenade. You feel me? So you come off the promenade off Pine Avenue, and then you walk probably about 200 yards, and then you get to Marathon Burger. When you get back to the main street, which is Pine Avenue and the intersection of Broadway, and you continue to go further down Broadway is where the incident did occur and did take place. Nothing to do with the marathon, nothing to do with anyone related to marathon. But with that all being said, man, I've been watching a lot of things going on in this YouTube space, and Pathetic Fatso decided to come through and give you guys a lot of wrong information and implement Pnice in this situation. So we finna go ahead and jump into that real quick, and I'll break it down for you. Let's go.
Here's what led up to somebody getting shot and killed at Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger grand opening today. So everybody is there, celebrities, fans. It's a family-friendly event until this one gang member showed up. He's a little turned-up Crip from the 80s in Long Beach because this is a Long Beach grand opening. He showed up and he starts dissing all the enemies that walk in. He starts tripping. He really started gangbanging, right? He's calling them out their names. He's throwing up derogatories like gang signs. He's just wilding out. The enemies realized they outnumber him by a lot. They could easily crash him and get him out of there. But they went to BLACC Sam because they didn't really want to mess up the event. So they go over to BLACC Sam and they tell BLACC Sam, hey, this dude is being disrespectful. He's dissing, he's violating. Get him out of here because we don't want to crash him. While they talking to BLACC Sam, the little turned up 80 Crip got 3 homies who walk in. Now they with him. So now it's 4 80 Crips in there and hella enemies. BLACC Sam people's going on, so then BLACC Sam rally up his crew, and they walk over to the 80s and tell the 80s, hey, listen, we gonna escort y'all to safety, but y'all gotta go. They agree. BLACC Sam and his crew is escorting the 80s off the premises of the Marathon Burger. The 80s is under the assumption we getting escorted to safety. We getting escorted to our cars. BLACC Sam is under the assumption of y'all getting off my premises. That's it. So once they walked them across the premises of the Marathon Burger, as soon as the 80s toes crossed the line across from Marathon Burger, they got blitzed. All the enemies blitzed them. It's like 6-1. I'll be real, bro. It's like four 80s and probably like 30 or 40 enemies, man. So they squabbling. So one of the 80s pull out a gun and they start shooting. But they didn't stop making guns when they made y'all's, man. The enemies had guns too. They pulled out their pistol. A gunfight happening. Bystanders getting hit. Somebody who's with BLACC Sam got shot in the leg. 2 of the enemies got hit too. But the person who suffered the worst was one of the 80 Crips. He got shot and killed. Here's what led up to somebody getting shot and killed at Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger grand opening today.
Now, as he sits in the cheapest room in a Super 8 motel, he's giving you guys a lot of falses, a lot of things that actually is not going on. So let's start off from the beginning. For it to be, if you know anything about LA gang politics and all that kind of stuff, Marathon Burger is something that has been sponsored by the members of the Crenshaw district. So somebody from 80s being in there would be amongst friends, not enemies. That's lie number 1. That's lie number one. But more than anybody, it was members of the Crenshaw district community and members of the Long Beach community that just came out to celebrate. It was Poly High School there with the band. The mascot was there. It was kids there, cheerleaders, basketball teams, and all that kind of stuff. So there was no group of any fraternity just dominating the scene at all. That's lie number two, that pathetic fatso has said. Now he sit here and he says that once the dude from 80s stepped out, he was met with opposition. But you can clearly see in the video that Pnice was with BLACC Sam at the end of that video. So if BLACC Sam was blitzed along with this dude from 80s by the opposition, that would mean that Pnice set that up. So Flakko's insinuating that Pnice set up BLACC Sam. Is that what Flakko's insinuating? Because that would be the only enemy, quote unquote, so to speak, somebody who's not from the same community in that scenario would be Pnice. Now, as somebody who's been there, I know that Pnice didn't set up BLACC Sam. I'm not saying that Pnice set up BLACC Sam at all, because again, I was there with the whole situation. I ran into Pnice a few different times. He was met with love and respect. And he was hospitable in Long Beach the same way that he was met with love and respect and was treated with hospitality the day prior to when he was on Crenshaw and Slauson. So that's that. But Flakko is maintaining that an enemy ran down on them as soon as they stepped off, they blitzed. So that would insinuate that Pnice set them up to get flu-flammed. That is what Flakko is insinuating, considering that he is the only person. Now, when you see the video, you see everybody walk off. You see Pnice walk off with the members of the Marathon team and all that kind of stuff. And it's well known that they are members of the Crenshaw district community, not of the insane community of where Pnice is from. Those two communities are not necessarily bitter rivals, but those two communities do sit on opposite ends of the spectrum. So for, again, Pnice to walk away with those members of the community would probably insinuate the fact that Pnice didn't do anything malice, flu-flammer, skullduggerous, or larcenous, nor did him or his constituents have anything to do with anything flu-flammer, skullduggerous, and larcenous and malice. So when Flakko's giving you guys this information, it's just a bold lie. It's just a complete lie. We're looking at somebody in a Super 8 motel in the cheapest room, sitting in the lobby trying to figure out life, talk about what's going on in a situation where he, number one, was not around, number two, was not welcome to be around, and number three, is getting all his information based off YouTube. With that all being said, there was no gang fight, there was no gang anything, nothing like that took place. If you want to, again, believe the words of somebody who can't come outside, who wasn't at Marathon Burger, because if he would have been at Marathon Burger, he would have been the headline, then, for sure, go for it. If you want to believe that Pnice set up members of, the Marathon Collective to get set up because Flakko's pushing that narrative, go ahead and go for it. But the truth of the matter is, it was an unfortunate incident that took place. Some things happened outside of down the street, away from where Marathon Burger goes on. And it's like if there's a McDonald's sitting on the corner and then you have 2 blocks away, there's a Burger King and somebody has an incident at Burger King, you can't blame the people at McDonald's. Things are going to happen the way things are going to happen. But the part about this I want you guys to pay attention to is the fact how Flakko would just get on this internet and tell a blatant lie and tell a blatant mistruth about gangs, about, this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it's interesting because maybe he heard this story from Tay of Third, because Tay of Third is the only person on the No Jumper platform who's even mentioned the 80s. We know that him and Flakko have a very close relationship, very intimate, close relationship. So maybe you got it from Tay of Third. But what Flakko is maintaining is the fact that Pnice was in fact the one who set up BLACC Sam and the All Money In camp to be ambushed at Marathon Burger, and that's just unfortunately not true. Now, why Flakko has decided to spread this narrative, don't know. But again, if you go back and you look at the videos, pay attention to a few things. Number one, if somebody got popped, they had on white socks, you would see red. If somebody got into a situation where they were blitzed and all that kind of stuff by an enemy, it wouldn't make sense for Pnice to continuously walk with those people when he would be the only person that would be considered an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of keep those things in mind when you're listening to this story and you're listening to these falsehoods being spread by somebody, again, who wasn't there, who doesn't come outside and touch grass at all, because it's a consequence to that. With that all being said, man, we up out here to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We are gone.
Apollo Jackson.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
50 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, niggas.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.